Northwest Arkansas, NWA as they call it, is one of the fastest growing regions in America. And I know what you're thinking, but you're too afraid to ask. Why would anyone move to Arkansas? It's a dangerous place, ranking 49th in crime with a murder rate twice as high as New York City's. Arkansans who survive have some of the worst schools and healthcare in the country. However, Northwest Arkansas isn't like the rest of the state. It is objectively one of the best places to live in America.
Seriously?
Seriously.
NWA is an economic powerhouse with art museums, hip restaurants, craft breweries, shopping malls, and entertainment venues. In addition, NWA is in the forests of the Ozarks Mountains, which are truly beautiful. Let's examine the four main towns: Bentonville, Rogers, Springdale, and Fayetteville. Each has a distinct character that draws people to the area. Bentonville is the headquarters of a little corporation called Walmart.
You ever heard of it?
Let's look at a map of Fortune 500 companies. Each circle points to the location of a company headquarters, and the circle size represents revenue. As you can see, the biggest circle is over NWA. Walmart is the largest corporation in America, hauling in revenues over $485 billion annually.
Billions?
Today, there are over 4,600 Walmarts in the USA, up from 2,300 in 1995. Benton County's population has more than doubled since 1995, growing as Walmart expanded. To give you an idea of how ubiquitous Walmart is in America, compare this satellite image with a map of Walmart locations across the country. Forget about AI taking over the world. Walmart is your new overlord. As Walmart's proliferated, the company added more jobs at the headquarters, and suppliers set up offices in NWA to work with the retail behemoth. Today, over 1,700 suppliers have offices in Northwest Arkansas, and new construction for office buildings, housing, retail space, and hotels has helped fuel the growth. Walmart is investing heavily in the area to attract talented workers because, as I've mentioned, Arkansas has a bad reputation. Walmart is building a sprawling, state-of-the-art corporate campus, and it will be awesome. In addition to office buildings, the campus will have childcare facilities, 15 acres of lakes, and walking trails. It also features a state-of-the-art fitness center with over 150 treadmills, tennis and basketball courts where you can purposely lose to your boss, and 3 pools where you can see what your cubicle mates look like in their swimming costumes. This will be a great place to work if you have an affinity for giant box stores and office jobs.
Just a moment.
Alice Walton, the daughter of Walmart founder Sam Walton, who looks like a stone-cold gilf in this photo, opened Crystal Bridges in 2011. It is a world-class art museum in a stunning building on 120 acres of forested land and is always free for visitors. Walton is also building a medical school in Bentonville to attract doctors and nurses and hopefully improve healthcare in a state where doctors use moonshine for anesthesia and have a bowl of free opioids at reception.
Now, this is surgery, so don't eat anything before you come in, because I'll have a big breakfast waiting for you.
All this investment has transformed Bentonville. Ostentatious mansions that even a Colombian drug lord might find over the top have sprouted like mushrooms after a rain. People are buying older homes only to knock them down to build new ones, and the downtown has become a happening place with upscale restaurants, hip cafes, and bars. Rogers, which neighbors Bentonville to the south, has 3 important locations: the Amp, Pinnacle Hills, and downtown. The Walmart Amp, which opened in 2014, is an outdoor concert venue that hosts some of the country's top musicians. Everybody from Snoop Dogg to the Foo Fighters to Willie Nelson has played there. Across the highway is the Pinnacle Hills Promenade, a massive shopping and dining complex with a 12-screen movie theater, and best of all, a Dave & Buster's.
I'm thinking, you, me, Dave & Buster's.
Downtown Rogers is vibrant and walkable, with funky cafes, food trucks, brew pubs, and open event spaces. Small-town main streets all over America are suffering, mainly because Walmart opened stores on the edge of town and ran them out of business with cheap Chinese products. Yet the downtowns of Rogers and Bentonville are busier and better than ever, thanks to Walmart. 10 miles south of Rogers is Springdale. It is home to 2 Fortune 500 companies of its own, J.B. Hunt and Tyson Foods. J.B. Hunt is one of the largest trucking and logistics companies in America. Springdale is called the chicken capital of the world because Tyson Foods erases 37 million chickens from the census rolls each week. Springdale is a blue-collar town with more diversity. Over 12,000 people from the Marshall Islands, an impoverished archipelago in the Pacific, live in Springdale and work in food processing plants, and 38% of the residents are Hispanic. 8 miles south of Springdale is Fayetteville, home of the University of Arkansas Razorbacks. With 27,000 students, Fayetteville has a different vibe than the other communities, with Dixon Street being the party epicenter of the region. U of A hosts major sporting events throughout the year, and the football team dutifully serves as cannon fodder for the Southeast Conference's powerhouses. Although the Razorbacks may be league doormats in football, they're usually pretty good at basketball and other sports. Regardless of records, the game draws fans from all over the region, pumping millions of dollars into the economy. By the way, Razorback fans have one of the best cheers in the country, calling the Hogs by shouting, "Woo, Pizza!" How was my hog call, Arkansas fans? Let me know in the comments. Not only are there tons of high-paying jobs, a top university, and outstanding entertainment and dining options in the area, but NWA is absolutely beautiful. The surrounding Ozark Mountains have several state parks and a national forest with hiking and biking trails where you can ride like this. But just remember, if you faceplant into a tree, you'll get an exploration of America's 47th ranked healthcare system. So be careful out there. Arkansas may be a landlocked state far away from the ocean, but there are dozens of lakes where you can get your swim on. Beaver Lake, a reservoir covering 31,000 acres, is the perfect place to rent a pontoon boat, make your own booze cruise, jump off cliffs, and go for a swim. If you find yourself forced to work in the Ozarks and launder money for drug cartels,
We launder money.
the tucked away coasts throughout the lake are a great spot to fish and an ideal place to dump a body. If you are physically fit and more adventurous than me, NWA has you covered. You can bike the Razorback Greenway, a 40-mile trail connecting Bentonville to Fayettevillle. If you want to get your float on, you can paddle down the stunning Buffalo River on a multi-day canoe trip. Next time you see a story about the fastest growing cities in America or the best places to live in the country, and the towns of NWA appear on the list, you'll know why. Today, the counties of northwest Arkansas are booming, but 200 years ago, a strip of counties in nearby Alabama were the richest place in America, all from an ancient shoreline from 150 million years ago. Check it out.